Wow, I just had to get over that little bit.
Yeah.
It really sent me on like a little buzz for like half a second.
Sure.
And it woke me up because
Yeah.
I've been a little stone blown.
Yeah.
And on like a lot of NyQuil.
Oh, sure.
But that's why we're late.
Yeah.
Apologies. We're fashionably late.
Yeah.
And that's hot.
Yeah.
Just like this podcast.
Yeah.
That's Hot with Sabrina Piper. I'm your host, Sabrina Piper, aka Funny Girl with Tits. Joined with my producer, Max Marcus, behind the cam, who's moved up to a chair.
Yes, I'm on a chair now. From a stool.
From a stool.
From the floor.
From the floor.
Yeah.
Because you're a man now.
Yeah.
So you get a chair.
Yes.
I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
And obviously, I get my own setup.
Yes.
Which we read the comments and we know that you guys were very upset about not knowing what happened to the candles.
Oh, yeah.
So we got them all for you. We got them all lined up.
Yeah.
Like little candle soldiers.
Yes.
And yes, if you want to gift me one for my birthday, you can. My birthday's in a few days. I'm turning 28.
Yeah.
No need to tell me I look fantastic. I already know. I already know I look great. I look wonderful. Right, Max?
Yeah.
10-10?
Yeah, 10-10.
My fucking glasses. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost lost them.
Yeah, I almost lost those at Skankfest.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. You know what? With Skankfest, by the way, because I just started working at Joey Rosa's. If you guys don't know, Joe DeRosa has Joey Rosa's on in the Lower East Side. And come hang. I bartend there now. Yeah. And I'm trying to convince them to bring the sandwiches to Skankfest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think that would be so fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm like, that would be such a blast.
Yeah, definitely.
Set up like a little thing. Maybe I'll shake up some drinks for you guys.
Yeah.
Whip up some Sammies.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be doing the sandwiches, but,
Someone will.
Someone will. It's really funny because, like, of course, like, the women in the kitchen make a sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because we're better at it.
They had like just the back area for, like, performers to make food last time. Just build your own Joey Rosa's sandwich. Just give all the ingredients.
That would be awful.
Yeah.
That would be so awful. Also, I think Dave, like, the chef, I think he would just, like, fucking murder everyone for that idea. I think he would kill you for that idea. Like, he would castrate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everyone knows I'm working there now because it's on every social media thing.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Last week we had on Patty and he was so much fun. And then afterwards, when you left and we were talking about it, and he was like, what the fuck? You're in another video. And I was like, I know. And he was like, I've worked there for like past couple of years. He was like, what the fuck? He was fucking with me a little bit, but not really. And I was like, what can I say? What can I say? I bring in the custos.
Yeah.
I also bring in a lot of homeless off the street.
Yeah, has that been happening?
Those windows are open.
Yeah, that's been an issue.
That's been kind of a thing. A lot of drug dealers come in, and they're obvious drug dealers to me. Yeah. And not just because like I've worked with Kumia before, so I'm just guessing. I'm just like, no, these guys, I can tell. Yeah. So what a trip, yeah, like, and they'll come in and they'll hit on me and of course like ask me out, but yeah, people are like coming in, like some of them homeless, some of them not, some of them just looking for a chit chat. Yeah, just some fun construction workers looking for a chit chat. Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah, it's been a good time.
It's hot. Yeah, it's been a great time. I'm loving it. Yeah,
there's an earthquake this morning.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. Maybe that's why I'm so jilted. I took a Xanax for the first time in like a week. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No applauses, I know. Yeah. And then, of course, the earthquake hit. 4.3, 4.6?
I think it was like a 4.8.
Okay, it's something like that. 4 point something, and it rocked. Yeah. Literally, like, all of New York and New Jersey and everything. Well, I guess not all, but like, I mean, I felt it. I was outside having a morning coffee, had my laundry in, and I just felt the shakes. And I was like, whoa. Like, for a second, because you're in the city, I was like, I think it's a subway underneath me. And then I was like, wait, there is no train where I am. And then I saw like the little shake of the building, and I was like, oh, cool, this is going to collapse. Yeah. This is sick. And not fun. I was on the phone with one of my friends who lives out in Bushwick. They felt it too. Yeah. So it just like spread across. You were uptown. Did you feel it? Because a lot of people didn't feel it uptown.
I didn't feel anything. I didn't notice anything.
So it didn't hit the Upper West Side or the Upper East Side.
Well, my brother felt it in the Upper West.
That's so weird.
Yeah, just not the Upper East.
I texted somebody on Upper West. They didn't feel it. Texted somebody in Midtown. They didn't feel it. And that's like more Midtown West. Upper East didn't feel a thing.
No, I didn't notice anything.
I think because it gets hilly.
Yeah.
So maybe it was just like that incline saved you. But just know it can't save you forever, and you're going to get fucking killed too when the apocalypse. It's coming. Whatever's happening is coming. People were like coming out of the buildings today when it was happening, which I thought, idiots.
Yeah.
Idiots. Not like I've ever been in an earthquake before, because I've been on the East Coast my entire life.
Yeah.
I've never imagined this to happen until the end of times. And here we are. Here we are, folks, because I'm going to be honest, people were bugging out a little bit, and I'll say some people move to New York, and then they go, oh, but when I'm married with kids, I'm going to get out of the city. And it's like, and leave us with a wreck?
Yeah.
Leave us with high rent? Okay, cool, fuck you.
No, if they leave, the rent goes down. If everyone leaves.
No, that's not how it works, you moron. If they hike up the rent, okay, I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm not going to explain it.
Well, if shit gets bad and no one wants to live here.
Yeah, we already saw what happened with COVID.
Yeah, it was great. Everything went so far down.
Yes, that's not what I'm speaking of. It's been a cycle for over longer than we've been alive.
Yeah.
Over like 30 years where it's like, yeah, once I have a family, I'll move out of here. It's like, no, dude. That's why we lose neighborhood and community. It's people like you, Max.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, whatever.
I wouldn't start a family and leave the city.
You're like, I would never start a family, period.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave the city. I mean, I maybe start a family, but we'd be in a studio together.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah.
Whereas Max likes to call it a room.
Yeah, a room.
A room. He's like, it's a nice room. I'm like, what? Where is your head?
I don't know.
It's on the Upper East Side over this hill. That's not going to save you. It's not going to save
will.
you. You will crumble. You're going to go, no, because something's going to happen that's way worse. And it's going to be like the water will split it up, the island. And you're just going to go down. Just like the Titanic.
No, they're just going to be, I'm on the good side of the island.
No,
it's going to be on the saved side.
No, no.
It's elevated.
You're
it's
too
flooding.
east. You're too east. You can't be saved. You can't be saved.
No, if this island floods, the uptown is safe. Harlem will survive. Harlem will be beachfront property.
Yes. Which will be hard because most of the people there can't swim.
Yeah, cool. That's fun.
Cool. You know, you really like left that as low.
Yeah, I kind of set you up for that.
You did, and you looked at me, and you looked at me, and you looked at me, and I was like, Speaking of that joke, yeah, very sad. Our friends at Compound, Bill and Joe, they are no longer there with Morgan.
Oh, yes.
Which is very sad. They had a fantastic show, which will be available to now listen to on YouTube and all of that fun stuff. Just listen to them forever. Mm-hmm. And we'll be having them on That's Hot very soon because we miss them and can't imagine a world without them broadcasting.
Yes.
Very sad. Rest in peace to Morgan.
Yeah.
They gave me my first steps.
Yeah.
Like my parents. They're like my broadcasting parents.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And now I have to put them in a home.
He's like,
I have to put them somewhere.
He's just your alcoholic father.
Well, it's a change up from my mother.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
I'm
nice
like,
change.
at least let's switch it up. Let's switch the parents up here.
Yeah.
You know? Bill's more of a fun drunk than my mother. My mother, not so much of a fun drunk, kind of a mean drunk. Kind of will
Bill's
tell
a fun
you,
drunk.
Yeah. Bill's like, he tells me like the meanest thing he's ever said to me is like I'm a savant.
Yeah.
Incorrect. But my mom's also called me a stupid little whore cunt.
Yeah.
Also incorrect.
Yeah.
You know, different reasons. Like I'm, you know, I'm just. No, yeah, I am a cunt. Yeah. I can't, yeah. I'm like, she was actually kind of spot on. Everything she said was right.
Yeah.
But yes, we miss them
already. Yes.
And, yeah, we're going to have them on soon.
Yeah, definitely.
To talk about it. Because we found out at the same time, actually.
Yeah.
Funny enough, where we were at the Cellar holiday party the other night.
Yeah.
Someone comes up to us and Who it is, we don't know.
Oh, yeah. Who was it?
I don't know.
Was
You
it?
know how I just said who it is we don't know?
But I know even less. Was it the woman? Was she the one that said it, or was it a guy?
It was a guy, and you were like, really, Max? I really have to do... See, this is why I like to do ping pong, and this is why I like to do things immediately after they happen, because then you'll remember the story. And then I'm left to be like,
Well, we were so drunk, and there was a lot of people that just kept talking to us.
I know, that's true. We're very popular.
I didn't know which one you were talking about.
It was the guy that came over, and he was like, hey, and he was like, can I sit down with
Oh,
you?
yes.
You know, okay. And then he sat down with us, and I had to pretend like I knew this man inside and out.
Yeah. You did a good job.
Thank you. I did. I think I'm getting better at that as time goes on. Because the second anybody sits down that I recognize, I'm like, hey, dude, oh my God, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Well, this is what I learned from Obama, because we're really tight, is that you never say, nice to meet you. You always say, good to see you. Because good to see you works even on a first time.
For sure. I think that's wonderful.
I think it's great.
It's wonderful.
And wear tan suits.
Yeah.
It's cool. Tan suits are cool.
That's beautiful. Also, like, change your birth certificate.
Yeah. Pretend to be from Hawaii.
Just casual stuff. Just like fun little things.
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I think that's a good one. Like, dude, it's been a minute. Like, holy shit, haven't seen you in a while. Those are always fun ones.
Yeah, how have you been?
How have you been? What's new with you? Holy shit. I always gotta throw in something that makes me like the white girl I am. And like,
yeah.
I have to be like, oh my God, or like, holy crap, like, no way, it's you.
Yeah.
Who you are? Who's to say? Not me. I have no clue.
Or, wow, you're here.
You know what? That would have been pretty perfect.
That's a good one.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's a good one.
That's a great one. I love that. Cheersies.
Yeah, cheers.
Ding.
I got an intern.
You got an intern that night who said we don't talk about God enough. She was really hitting that home. We did not talk about God enough. Nobody does. It wasn't just us. I just want to clarify something. She said there are no people that talk about God that are like that. Like, she's never heard of Joel Osteen type of thing. Like,
yeah. She was talking about who knows what, and Aaron Berg walked by, and he had his big Star of David necklace, and then she had some comments about that too. And
yeah.
She was something about Israel, and I was like, yeah, just because someone has that doesn't mean they support whatever. And she's like, that's right. And she's like, yeah, that's true. And I was like, oh, it's probably not true, but
definitely not true. You just lied to that girl's face, but she was so fucking drunk, she didn't care. She turned to me and she was like, so I have to ask you, and that must have been right after Aaron walked by. She goes, so I have to ask you.
Yeah, it was.
That was it. When she asked me, and she was like, do you support Israel or do you support Palestine? And I was like, well, and she was like, no, don't say well. And I was like, okay, well, first of all, I don't know you, and you're going to have to sit up.
Yeah.
She was everywhere. And then I was like, before you say anything about Gaza, and I was like, I have friends in Israel. I just want to make that very clear. And I was like, but I don't live there. And I was like, do you live there? Do you have friends? And she goes, she goes, I do have friends. I have, and she named like 3 Abdullahs, like in like whatever, like 3 random fucking names. And I was like, okay. And she was like, and I know all of them in Gaza. And I was like, and they're still going? And she said, yeah. And I said, I think that's pretty good. Like, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good because most people are killed over there. So I think if they're surviving, go them.
Yeah. Well, she also said that her mom was a Jew for Jesus, which...
Oh, yeah, but then she said her mom wasn't Jewish.
Yeah, and I was like, well, Jews for Jesus kind of are Jews who convert. And she was just like, no, it's a sect of Christianity. And it's like, no, it's not.
No, she didn't. And she said, oh, my mom's crazy. She's gone through every religion. Then the girl said she's had 3 exorcisms. Here's the best part. Why was she there?
I don't know who she was.
I don't know who any of these people were. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at them because these people are definitely like, that girl's going to be watching. I'm sorry. I don't know you. Who are you? And she followed me around for like 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, please, God, stop. Like, I thought she would cling to you, and somehow somebody got her off on me.
I don't know. She did cling to me. She tried to bring me out to the dance floor.
Oh, I saw that. She did. Don't say she tried. She did.
Yeah, well, I left
to the dance floor.
I left the dance floor immediately.
I was watching with popcorn in hand. Ooh. Ooh. I loved it. Oh, yeah. So good. Max with a fatty. Oh my.
I left immediately, and then I found and then I found another route back to the table.
Dude, Max is so tiny, and she was just like two of them.
Yeah.
He was her thigh. I was like, this is wonderful to watch. This is hilarious.
Yeah, it was interesting for sure.
There were no rum punches in the world that could fucking say yes to that.
No, but you know, I can't talk too much shit. It's my intern.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It was like I can just do all like the what stuff, and I was like, I have no money.
Yeah, she didn't care. She wanted to do it for free.
Well, she was saying an unpaid intern, but I was like, I have no money, and I don't even have extra work for you to do. I mean, I'm gonna just pawn off my. It's like you don't know how to do it. I'm just gonna be like, do clips for me for free. I get paid, and now you're gonna do them, but not as well as I could.
Also, not know what to do.
Yeah, so it's like, what's the system we're creating?
I think she just wants to suck your dick, Max.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's a definite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She was wildly embarrassing. I'm like, yeah, no, we don't. And the fact was, the best was, I was like, we don't know her. We don't know her.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know her
Five.
name. I don't remember her name.
Don't know. I don't think she ever said her name. And if she did, we don't.
I was very drunk.
Very drunk. Yeah, I was like in my own world too.
Yeah, me too. Was there anything else at the party that's worth noting?
Nothing
I feel like
crazy.
that was kind of it.
Honestly, not crazy this year. I'm gonna be real. Not too crazy, bazy.
No.
It was kind of calm. It was relaxed. I was a little like anxious at first. And then I saw Sharon, and I ran up and I was like, Dad, help me, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone's old.
Yeah.
So there were a bunch of old people there who like had nothing to do with comedy. They were just like, I guess like neighborhood friends or whatever.
I mean, it's also like kind of the staff party.
It's staff party, but like staff brings their friends.
I think so.
And a lot of the people, like the girl that we were with somehow was like a bartender. Like, and she knew her from being another bartender. So it was like a group of them, right? But it's like, yeah, it was a lot of people we just did not know, / like weren't in comedy world at first. And then people we know finally came in. But at first, I didn't know people. I was like,
yeah.
Bathroom.
Yeah, I talked to Ian a little bit.
I hid in the bathroom for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes. I had to see the nose annex, not going great.
No.
Not going great. I went in the bathroom, locked the door. That was really fun. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I had a blast. I felt like Katie in Mean Girls.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Because in the end, she evolves and she is beautiful and gorgeous
and a mean girl.
What?
And she becomes a mean girl.
Yeah, that's true, and that's who I am.
Yeah, the lesson of that movie is you should be mean. You just need to be meaner.
Mean and hot.
Yeah.
Hot and mean. No, I'm like a sensitive soul on the inside. I'm like secretly like really like sappy and kind.
Yeah.
Secretly.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, wow. I thought you were gonna get a tattoo.
I almost did. I've got only one tattoo there. That was like the first year.
Right.
I didn't get anything last year.
Right. There wasn't that much to choose from.
No, there was more this year than previous years even. Last year was really just like those bigger ones that were like
I saw those.
Those are all kind of those are the Sailor Jerry like classics
things,
that they bring everywhere. And then they had some like really tiny little ones, and I was like, I don't need this.
I like the little tiny ones, but it was so funny because I said to Max, I was like, oh, that one's so cute, that one's so cute, and that one's so cute, and they were like little hearts and butterflies, and he was like, no, not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get any of those.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But they were so cute. I wish they were like henna or something.
Yeah.
I would do it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more tattoos at some point, but I'm gonna wait till I have like money and can like get better ones.
That means you should go to patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits and pick a tier today.
Yes.
Funny Girl with Tits. Patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. Only starts at $1 and you get over 50 episodes of our regular episodes and over 50 bonus episodes.
Yes.
Only on Patreon. Every single video we've ever done.
Yeah.
Over 60 episodes of video.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to combine it, it's kind of over 100.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Only $1 a join. 18 if you're a cuck.
Yes.
That $5 tier, I really don't know how to work it. I don't know what you got. Like, I don't. This. We've tried to do a. What is it called? What is the thing?
The live stream.
We've tried to do the live. We tried to do like a group live stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, it falls on Max, and Max is Max.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll get a live stream.
So just join the $1 tier, the $18 tier.
Yeah.
We're good. And like the earthquake earlier, now my Hamza is shaking.
Yeah.
Ha. Really, these neighbors, I'm telling you, ever since I moved to this place, I love it. However, these people are disrespectful.
Yeah, there's some loud people here.
These are some loud people here.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
It's rude.
It is rude.
It's really rude. Slamming the doors. Always talking.
Who
does that?
It honestly hasn't been that long since my crazy neighbor.
Oh my God. Rest in peace to her.
I know. I don't know where she is, but she might be dead. Who knows?
Well, she's irrelevant, so it's worse than dead.
But it definitely, there's definitely a weirdness where they're still like, walking through the building. There's still like any sound. I'm like, oh, it's back, and it's just like, it's a weird feeling to be able to walk through the halls without like.
Being afraid for your life?
Yeah. It's weird. It's like it's
funny.
like,
Max's eyes just lit up because I said exactly what he was about to say.
Yeah, no, it's very strange. It's weird to get used to like constant potential danger. So that when it's gone, you're just like, something feels different. It's like, oh yeah, there's not an insane person who wields knives across the hall.
Wild. You had your own Britney Spears right there.
Oh, she was way worse than Britney.
Oh my God. I don't know. Britney can't understand English this week.
We
have to help her.
Britney's only like a danger to herself. This person was clearly a danger to others.
Yeah, she was gonna kill you or someone. Slash.
Yeah, she got someone.
Dude, she did. She slashed someone. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Fucking nutbutt.
I know we've talked about this before, but I mean, it is crazy to think about, and people who haven't heard it, just that my building, the entire apartment building was just swarmed with cops. They put cops on the roof.
They did.
They put cops
like
everywhere.
It was a fucking...
They put cops on like people's like fire escapes just to make sure she didn't escape anyway. And then, she was just so confused. She didn't even know what was going on. But some Upper East Side publication put it out.
It was uppereastside.com.
Yeah, Upper East Side.
It was Upper East Side. Like, there's nothing to it.
And but dude, that shot of her being taken out by the cops and
you have to put that right here. You have to put that right here.
I don't know where it is. I'll find it.
I'll send it to you.
You know how you have it? Okay.
Oh, of course I have it.
Send it to me because I don't know where it is.
I keep it all. It's all fun to me.
Dude, that's the creepiest smile I've ever seen.
She's horrifying. So yeah, Max almost got murdered.
I didn't, but
Okay. Max's neighbor almost got murdered. Whatever.
This was like an old 53-year-old woman.
As if she didn't walk into your apartment.
She did. She walked into my apartment the first day I moved in.
First day.
And was just like, when did you move in? And I was like, is this someone who works for the building? I don't think they're allowed to do this either. Or if it's the neighbor, it's crazy. And there's just boxes everywhere. And it's like, yeah, I think today. I think you can make an educated guess.
Wild.
And then there was the time where I was waiting to go out. I was like, it was the day I was gonna go out of town. I was going to Pittsburgh, and I was just like waiting to hit the road. And before I could, she just opened the door, and I was like, and Tangy started barking, and I just started screaming at her like she was a dog, and I was like, no, you do not come in here, bad. And then she was like, I thought this was my apartment.
Max spoke to her the way I speak to Max.
Yeah, I was like, no, you do not come in here, no, bad.
Sit close.
Yeah, and then she got out, and then this is the other part of that day is when I was getting ready to leave and I was locking the door. I live right by like the stairs up to the fire escape and the roof. Mm-hmm. And I just looked up, and I just saw her. She was back on the roof, and she was peeking through, and then we made eye contact, and she closed the roof on me. So she was like scared of me.
Max, you're horrifying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm afraid of you. Every day.
I had so many fantasies where it was just like I would let Tangy run up the stairs, and
I'm honestly just grossed out by you saying you have fantasies.
Yeah, well, these are fantasies of being like, what do I do in this situation where I need to like protect Tangy and like throw a deranged woman down a staircase and stomp on her.
Max, this is just you admitting you want to beat women.
No, just one woman who, if she was gonna go after my dog.
I don't believe you. You're ready for battle.
I'm ready for battle. I have the game plan. I've strategized the weaknesses of a fat 53-year-old woman, which there are many, because she's schizophrenic also.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! I read something. It's so funny you just said that because I just I read something about a woman who is like a schizophrenic who's releasing a book or something.
I don't know.
You can look this up. Oh, I thought you just picked up your phone to look this up. What'd you pick it up for?
I don't know, but I'll look that up.
What's wrong with you? Something's wrong. Is it because you don't have... Nothing else.
I don't know.
That's okay. That's all right. I'll keep it going. That's fine. You can just be in your phone, be in your world. That's fine.
Autobiography of a schizophrenic.
Oh, I think that's it.
The true story of Renee.
She has like 6 or 9 personalities or some shit.
Does that look familiar?
Can you zoom in? I can't see your face. You guys, I'm coming to a bad realization. I need glasses. That's not it. You know what? Or maybe it is it.
I don't know. There's also probably multiple covers.
Oh, hold on. That's what I was about to say. A cover for each personality.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just go with this.
Just made me think of something fun.
Yeah.
Just something fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, it's like, do you write 6 different chapters, or do you write like 6 different volumes, or like how do you do that? How do you break it down? Who knows?
It's crazy to write even one book, I think, while dealing with that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the this is a weird video. Have you seen the video of Anderson Cooper going through like this like experiment, but it's like how to tell. It's like what it's like to be schizophrenic, and they put headphones.
No, do you want to play it for me and I'll react, or do you just want to tell me?
I'll just tell you about it. It's too long. It's not gonna be interesting for people to watch us watch it.
Okay.
But it's basically just him trying to write and do like math problems while they have like these voices in his head, which are just like going from whispering to yelling and just being like, you suck. And he's just like, yeah, dude, I can't do it. And he's actually pretty shaken up by like how like this experience. He's like, yeah, I can't imagine living like this. Yeah. Yeah.
I love looking into like Anderson Cooper's life.
Yeah.
It's so wild. I used to be neighbors with him.
Oh, really? Where? In
Greenwich Village, but I'm not going to say exactly where.
Yeah, well, I meant like he could have had.
Look it up easily.
He could have had a place in Miami. He could have been in a different place.
That's fair.
He could have been in. He could have been in lots. He could have been in Jersey. He could have lived anywhere.
That's fair. Okay, checkmate, you little fucking prick. What do you? I already said where it is. You want me to fucking give you the address? You want to go jerk him off later? And
Maybe.
You want to hang out with him and his partner? What do you want to do? We're probably gonna see Andy Cohen there. What do you want?
Does he have a partner? I thought he was a single dad.
No, I'm not. Now I'm not telling you the gossip, even though I used to be neighbors. I'm not telling you anything. It doesn't matter. You're not privileged enough to know. How about that?
Okay, that's fair.
Fine.
I've started watching Modern Family. I've never seen it before.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I know. I never watched it before.
Oh my god, what? Where are you?
I'm like almost at the end of season 1.
Hell yeah. You know, the first episode I ever saw was season 1, episode 7. It's a fencing episode. Mm-hmm. And, okay, now I get why Bill called me a savant. And, and it's just like, oh my God. Killer.
No, it's so good. I don't know why I never watched it before.
When they're telling him no, and then Manny goes like this, I'm like, yes, that sold me the show. Like, one of the best shows ever created, and people say it fell off after a certain season. I don't really agree with that fully, but like also it's like things evolve, people evolve, so shows evolve. It's phenomenal. I'm so excited you're into it now.
I don't know why. because it's weird because it's like I feel like I never had anything against it. I just never watched it, and it's been on for so long.
I felt like.
And then
I started like a year or two ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you watched it like when it was coming out.
No, I got into it probably when we were starting the podcast. That's why I was like pushing it.
Oh.
Yes, I had just started. Yeah.
I thought it was just one of your favorite shows that you were like in like a rewatch of it.
No. Now I'm in a rewatch of it.
Yeah.
But no, I just watched it for the first time.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's why I was like, it's so good.
And then I was like, how much of this is there? And I was like, this was 11 seasons?
I know. They ended. So I started watching it right after it ended, pretty much.
Oh, it ended that recently?
Pandemic. It ended in the pandemic. Yeah, I believe it was April 2020.
Yeah,
Double check. Yeah, fact check me. This is really important. We'll get sued otherwise. Please fact check it.
Yeah, Modern Family.
Yeah, I believe I'm correct. Dude, any episode with Dylan, I fucking love.
Yeah, I think it would have been 2020. It was 2009 to 2020.
Yeah, 2009 to 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. April 2020 it should be.
Yeah, April 8th, 2020 is the last.
So good. So Modern Family has almost been off the air for 4 years, because today's April 5th, 2024, so it's been off for almost 4 years. So let's talk about just acting in general.
Yeah.
And not because I'm nominated for a Webby.
Yeah.
But casual. All right, Max, no need to say congratulations or do anything fun about it. Jesus Christ.
I've congratulated you.
Yeah, whatever, but not publicly, and that's
well,
what
congrats.
really matters. Are you kidding? Like, I care about our private friendship. Like, ew, who cares? Like, I don't really care that you're one of my best friends. Like, you better fucking kiss my ass on camera.
Yeah, of course.
You're joking? You know, somebody even asked, like, is this the same Max that's with Bobby,
I
or
saw
is that a joke? It's because Weasel, but you stand up here, of course. Just say yes. Oh my God. See?
I don't know what the difference is. Well, I don't talk on Bobby's really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Quiet mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't understand the comment really. They were just like, is this the same Max or is it some gag? And I was like, what would that gag be?
I guess the gag would be you lying about
being a Bobby's producer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that
being a different Max, like a totally different Max.
Yeah, that if it was just like that I just know someone named Max produces Bobby's.
Yeah, do you not like do plugs or anything on it? Or do you not
I do.
You don't talk on it at all?
He'll let me do a plug. He'll sometimes let me introduce the guest.
Oh.
But I'm not talking like I'm not like chiming in the middle of the episode.
Was your voice cracking or something? What's going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably lower energy. I'm probably more reserved.
Nervous
with Bobby. Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
Just let him bend you over.
Yeah.
Just annoyed. No. Okay. Jumping back to Modern Family.
Yeah. Very good.
Sorry about your Bobby stuff, but this is Max.
Yeah.
Max Marcus comedy on everything.
Yes.
And he's been opening for Bobby and crushing it, by the way.
Yes, we'll be in San Antonio
You'll
next
be in
week.
San Antonio right after my birthday. My birthday is April 10th.
Yes.
And then he is going to San Antonio April 11th through the 14th with Bobby.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Was that a good plug?
Yeah, it was a good plug. I've never been to Texas
you
before.
Okay. And we'll hear all about it when you come back.
Yes.
San Antonio, anywhere else?
No, just San Antonio.
You're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
You guys go watch Max. Go see Max. Seriously.
Yeah, it'll be
Screw
fun
Bobby
if you're in
Kelly,
Texas.
I don't even know who that guy is. He was some dude who just lost weight or something who was in the smoking lounge.
The smoke lounge.
He entered my world. I'm just fucking around because a fan did send me that clip where he was talking about me.
Yeah.
In the thing, but much love, peace and love.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and Ozempic.
Yes.
Yeah. So when Modern Family ended, I don't know if you know this, but the character who was Luke and his real name is exactly. Yeah, you didn't help with that. So he went through a deep depression because when the show ended, he did not know what to do with himself, which I think a lot of child stars go through. And unfortunately, he was
Nolan Gould,
yes.
Gould. Gould.
Yeah, it is Gould, but I still think he's a Jew.
Yeah.
Is he? Check it.
Yeah.
He went through a rough time, though. You know, he started on the show when I believe he was about 8 years old or so, which is so young. That's really when you're just like a prime
He's
kiddo.
not Jewish.
Not Jewish? Okay, we don't have to get his name right. And it's definitely Gould then.
Oh, wait.
And what? You found
Or
it?
is he
he a
part
J-ski? It's probably a J-ski somewhere in there. So,
I think it might just be that he's half Jewish and his dad's the Jew, so people are like, he wasn't raised Jewish.
Get Gould.
Yeah.
If it was gold, it's something different. So you can pick that out very easily. But yeah, of course. He's a little kid in Hollywood. Of course he was a little half Jew.
Yeah.
Went through a very rough time, as opposed to like Rico Rodriguez, who, even though they were the same age, like did not go through that when it was ending. And I think he is finally getting back on his feet a little bit.
Yeah.
But still went through a rough time. Are you lighting me?
No.
Okay.
I'm just playing with my phone.
Oh, okay. You were shaking a little bit.
No, I was just playing with
Do
the
I
phone.
have to give you a little fidget spinner?
Probably.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know what you're doing right now. And now I'm noticing your pants, which look like Bumblebee.
Yeah, they're cool.
Looks like you're about to transform into something. It's wonderful.
Yeah, into a woman.
You get more spots.
Yeah, I know.
Then I'd push you to go on the road so I can open for you.
Yeah.
How the turntables.
Yeah, they the road would be the road.
It would be a different animal.
It would be good in New York. It would be scarier on the road.
Yeah, a little bit.
San Antonio would not be as cool.
I don't think you would be willing to go as fast.
No,
not as fast. Yeah. Are you not interested in Nolan's depression?
No, what happened to him? He's good now though.
Dude, I hope so. I don't know. Let's get him booked on something so he has something to look forward to, man. I just think that a lot of these child stars, it's rough, dude.
Yeah, I mean
it's rough.
Especially if you're
he didn't know anything else besides being on set.
Yeah,
since he was a little kid, and then boom, it ends.
Especially
and it's
if
like,
you're
how's
doing
your
a show
life
like
go?
Modern Family, where it's like
it becomes your family.
It becomes your family, and then he was on it for half his life at that point.
Exactly.
I mean, if he was 10 when the show
probably
started,
more so, yeah.
If he was 10 or even 11, I mean that's 11 years. I mean, so more than half his life.
You
maybe.
go through childhood, puberty, everything, and then your young adult life. Bing bang boom. It becomes closer than your actual family because you're with them like 15 plus hours, a day. It's wild. So, I look at somebody like him who I think is probably so strong because he goes through everything and he doesn't seem to have like fallen into like drugs or a serious like alcohol problem or like, I'm sorry, the dude, what's his name? I think it's Kit Harington or something. The guy from Game of Thrones who was like the lead. Okay. When Game of Thrones ended, I'm sorry, that guy was like in his 30s or 40s. You can look this up, right? How old he was. He had to go into a rehab program because he had a mental breakdown over Game of Thrones ending. He didn't know where his life was going. Dude, if somebody like Nolan Gould is so much younger, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, he would have been like probably like 32, 33.
Yeah, that makes sense. 30s.
Yeah, early 30s.
I'm sorry. There's like a decade age discrepancy, and clearly there is a mental strength to one more than the other. What, Max?
One of the first articles about Kit is Kit Harington opens up about ADHD diagnosis and rehab, and it's just like
fun stuff. I just got an ADD diagnosis as well, and you know what I'm going to do with it? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many things to open up about, but ADHD is like not one of them. Oh no!
What'd you just do?
My AirPods dropped out of my pocket.
Oh my god! I'm so glad that was something from you and not one of my things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. That's good.
But yeah, people are so into ADD. I mean,
they're so into it. And they love like using it as something.
Yeah, it's almost like the autism, but except I think autism actually is like something.
Oh my god, fuck off. All right, now we're not going to continue this conversation. It's not your podcast. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
Love that. Ugh. No, just because you want to fake your autism or whatever. Just kidding. No, I know you don't fake it.
No, I'm not. I'm not autistic. I'm not faking anything. But no, but I mean, No, people are pretending to be autistic, but
People do that all the time.
But I'm saying a real autism diagnosis is a more of a thing than a real ADHD diagnosis.
It's more serious.
It's more serious. Yeah.
It's more serious because usually the autistic people can't really speak,
Yeah.
comprehend, or do shit. The ADD people can't stop doing shit.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. I just think it's like whatever. Like I'm not gonna get medicated for it. Are you fucking crazy, dude?
Oh, you should.
Why? What are they gonna give me?
Adderall?
I've never taken it in my life.
Dude, speed's the best.
You're so funny because like, wouldn't you know that about me? I'm not. That's not my speed.
Yeah.
I like to slow down. I'm always busy.
But if you have ADHD, if you have ADD or ADHD, speed slows you down.
I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I'd have to think about it.
Yeah, well, because that's why if you don't have ADHD and you abuse Adderall, that's what gets you like hyped up and energetic. If because the point is that it's like a brain chemistry thing, so that's why like you're hyper without it, and then when you take the Adderall, it slows you down and lets you focus.
Huh? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, if you have ADHD, stimulants is like good for you.
Well, let's see. I'd like my Zan band back. Mm-hmm. I know you want me to get the Adderall, so I can just give it to you. I see it.
Adderall's great. I mean, I could get
like
Adderall
excited.
if I wanted.
You're happy.
Makes you not want to eat.
Don't convince me too fast.
There's a lot of great things
Don't convince
about
me too.
Adderall.
I'm like, oh, an easy one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I used to be on Adderall. I haven't done it since like college.
Oh, you get the natural one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not on any meds now.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm not
wonderful.
medicated.
You know.
I used to be on
I wonder if Nolan Gould's on anything.
probably.
I wonder what you would take like right after that, you know? And it's also like your fame is starting to like go away. And
Yeah, you're probably taking like a Wellbutrin type thing.
Yeah, slow release throughout the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably it.
Wellbutrin, I think also, this is now a pharma podcast, but Wellbutrin, I think, is like, because I think it's a little bit SSRI. Like, it's a little bit like,
I think it's fully.
Yeah, but I think there's also like there's a little bit of like an Adderall. Like, there's a little bit of a stimulant to it. There's a stimulant kick to Wellbutrin.
Oh, okay.
So it might still be fully SSRI, but I think like what it does is a little different than other ones.
You know what, Max? I'm going to stop you because I don't care.
Okay. People like pills.
I don't like pills, dude. I can't follow. I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
And I can't really chime in if I don't follow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I'm not into it. And you know what all this is making me want to do is take a Xanax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm almost out of? Xanax. But oh my god, we did do mushrooms last week.
Yeah, we did do mushrooms.
Oh my god, that was fun.
Not that many. I did a small amount.
Not that many. I did a small amount too. I did a small amount, and then I went to a concert.
Oh yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, actually, I had a good time, dude.
Oh yeah,
I had a great time.
All your texts made it sound like it was a nightmare.
It was kind of a nightmare, but it was kind of fun.
Nice.
I think when you're like tripping too, like I was a little like when I was confused at like where people went for a second, like it emptied out fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I sent Max a video. He's not really retorting. I don't know what's going on. You're kind of retarding right now. I sent Max a video myself, just pretty much like alone,
in an empty room.
In an empty room.
Because I was still tripping at that point, so I was like, "Where is everyone?"
I was still tripping too, and because I took more.
Yeah.
Because I wound up getting more, and then whatever, and I just took a little bit more, and the concert had ended, but like everything was still kind of going, but there weren't that many people to begin with, but it just felt.
Who was the band?
Great question. I would love to know that answer.
Yeah, it looked weird. It all looked weird.
You know it was weird, but I was like on drugs, so I was like.
Yeah, that's a good time to be in a weird situation.
I also like showed up in the oddest outfit. Like whatever I wore on the podcast is what I wore to the concert with like an overcoat and Ugg boots. And then I got there and I like caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror and I was like, something's up. Like I just look drugged out. Then I was like, oh, I am drugged out.
Yeah.
And then, oh, this is so funny. The dude I was with, he like definitely has a drinking problem.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, what are you drinking? I was like, what are you drinking? And he was like, oh, vodka soda. I was like, ditto. So he leans over and he's like, 1 vodka soda and 1 double vodka soda. And I was like, of course. They were like, what was that? And he was like, a double. And he was like trying to whisper it, but it was like so loud. I was like, oh my God. He was clearly drunk already also when I showed up.
Yeah. I mean, it's also great. The bartender should know what a double is. I mean, that's...
Well, it was just that he didn't hear him because he was low about it.
Yeah, he was whispering too much.
So I wouldn't hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he looks like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So we ordered like 3 of those, right? Now, mind you, that's like what, 8 shots?
36, yeah.
Something like that. 6, yeah. So, and he already like had drinks before, and then the bartender, of course, at the end, this was so funny. Like I order like my second drink, and I put it under his card, and then I was like, and we're gonna close it out, and I was like, no more, and like give him back the card, and like I tip, I sign it and everything, and she was like, oh, thanks, babe, and like gives us a shot for free, and he forgot that he gave his card, and I gave it back to him, and then he was like, wow, thanks, Sabrina, it's so nice of you. Thanks for treating. And I looked this man dead in the eyes, and I was like, yeah, you're welcome, no problem, anytime, thanks for having me.
What you should have done is been like, oh, actually, could you like Venmo me your half? That would have been cool.
That would have been really fucking cool. I should do it. Maybe I should honestly follow up, and I should be like, hey, man, I didn't realize how much last week was. That was crazy. I slipped up. You should have thought of that the other day when I told you this originally, Max. You saved it for the podcast.
I know. I didn't think of it then. I went straight from eating shrooms to going to do the open mic at the comic strip.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And oh man, it's stand up hard to do on shrooms.
Oh man, was it not when I was in Vegas?
Yeah.
Honestly, one of my best sets ever.
Really?
Still don't have the tape, but I know it was. I'm gonna get this tape back, and it's gonna be the worst.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna be like, that's actually one of the best sets, and you're gonna see it, and you're just gonna be like, oh. It's gonna be.
You know what?
You're gonna be barely saying anything.
I'm not gonna be speaking. It's so funny too, is that like Rebecca and Christine, they both like sent me emails regarding Skankfest and like sent me my set, but I was like, hey, there's only one in here. And I was like, what happened to the other one? And a little part of me is like, I think I know what happened to the other one. I know what happened to the one where I was shroomed out of my mind.
I did okay
Refill.
I did okay towards the end because I addressed that I was on shrooms because I went up with my sunglasses on.
Oh my god!
Just because it was too bright and colorful, and the comic strip's also an insane place to trip.
It's so not, yeah. That is an insane place to trip. That's kind of crazy because my first trip was with this owner of the comic strip.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Tammy, shout out to Tammy. I love you.
And it was I did one joke that I was like I did like a new joke that I was working on that didn't do well. And then when I addressed, I was like, yeah, I'm wearing my sunglasses because I'm on shrooms and I could not do this without them. And then it was just like, and then I just started talking about shrooms and acid, and I just did my material about tripping, and that worked.
Hell yeah, I love that.
But I was just standing up there, and I was just like, wow, this feels so weird. There's words coming out of my mouth.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it was fun.
Yeah,
and
I like shrooms.
It was like a slow. I know, it was just so funny because the day before Max and I were like, I don't know, we were sitting somewhere at a bar, and I was like, I just feel like I want shrooms. I feel like I need a trip. I feel like I need it. I think I was like looking for him that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was, and I asked some dude who comes into Joey Rose's, and he always has them, and I was like, hey, do you have them? And he said, no, I don't. And I said, okay, and like that's the universe's way of saying like I'm not supposed to do it right now. That's fine. And then, I screamed and cried and whatever and stomped around like a baby. But next day, boom, we got offered them. And we said, yes, of course. And the day before it was so funny because when I said to Max that I was looking for shrooms, and he was like, I think I'm done tripping. I don't think I need it anymore. I think I'm done. I was like, okay, whatever. And then they were offered to us, and he popped it before I did. And I was like, yeah, you're a sicko. Yeah. You're terrible.
Yeah. Here's something to know about me. Whenever I say I don't think I'm gonna do this drug or substance again, that's a lie.
Cool. Noted.
Even if I don't know it.
Cool.
Even if it's just a lie to myself at the moment.
It's a total lie to yourself.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
I loved it though. It was wonderful.
I probably wouldn't do acid again. Acid's actually too much.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna fucking try to get you to do that.
Acid's fun, but it lasts like 12 hours.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I don't have 12 hours to be high.
Don't like that. I like how the shrooms are like small little. You know,
That's a good amount of time.
Nice. Yeah, you left, and then Patty and I were here talking until 7:30. Yeah. And I was trying to get him to invest in water stocks, and he was looking at me like I was crazy. I was like, water is like a commodity you need. I was like, water is privatized, and he was like looking at me like I'm fucking nuts. And I was like, this is a real cocaine conversation on shrooms right now, but I'll tell you something. And I was like, I'm telling you. And he was like, okay.
No, it's more, I mean, there's water stocks. What you really want is you need to buy land that has fresh water on it.
It's true.
And like a well.
You have to invest in that as well. But there's only like 10 to 12 like private company or public companies that you can invest in water.
Really?
Private water.
Even 10? That seems even like a lot. I bet it's less than that.
No, it's not.
It's 10?
It's about 10, yeah. You want to double check it, or you just want to talk out of your ass?
I just want to talk out my ass and then trust you.
Okay, that's fine. So you do trust me or don't trust me?
I do trust you.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's fine. I'll take that. If you said you didn't, I would just keep fighting for it. I would be like, no, I know I'm right.
You were pretty convincing with the second one, so I was like,
I know I'm right.
Yeah.
I know I'm right. It's fine.
I just assume any industry out there's only like 3 or 4 companies that they've all consolidated.
No, dude.
Like meat, like food.
Oh, I don't know about meat.
Yeah, there's not many of those.
Yeah.
And like all of our food.
What about lab meat?
I think that's maybe grows it a little bit, but I think some of the meat companies are also pretty heavily invested in the fake meats.
Oh, by now, yeah, they have to be.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Good for Go Veg. Speaking of Go Veg, go THC, go CBD, and go to Cheech and Chong's website for Cheech and Chong cruise controls. Use Funny Girl with Tits at checkout for up to 50% off your order. Funny Girl with Tits at checkout for up to 50% off your order. Very mellow. Just 1 milligram of CBD, 1 milligram of THC, legal in all 50 states. Amazing. How great is that? You want to be in the middle of Alaska? Get a little stone balloon? Who doesn't? You're in Alaska. You want to be in the middle of Tennessee and get stone balloon? Yes. And then go to Nashville and fuck one of the fat bachelorettes that go there that are just walking around. They're waddling. They're waddling. They're going. We're about to switch to Patreon. Patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. You get a whole bonus episode. It's only $1. Don't be a little cheap cuck. Or you can be a cuck for $18 a month. Was that good?
Yeah, that's really good.
You don't have headphones on. Oh, it doesn't matter.
But I can still hear it.
Well, that's exactly why we're switching to Patreon, because I'm getting a little fucked up. So
yeah.
Oh, it's boom. All right, follow me on Instagram, Funny Girl with Tits, Funny Girl W Tits on X, Twitter, whatever, Funny Girl with Tits on everything else. YouTube, subscribe, like, share. Check out the podcast on Spotify and Apple. We always forget about those, but rate it. Share it, dude.
Yeah.
We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, we're going to do a bikini episode, which kind of rocks. I feel like it brings in the spring, summer, and everything.
We're getting very close to that.
We're very close. The podcast has been less than 2 years, and here we are. And we've been on YouTube we just hit 1 year. We just hit our 1 year anniversary on YouTube, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
Almost 1,000 subscribers in our first year. Very proud of that, because we're little babies.
Yes.
Just little cute babies. we're just the babies working here. Did that work?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, I have a show tonight. None of you are gonna make it because it's in the next 2 hours, and random shows. Gonna get my show at the Museum of Sex back probably.
Oh, nice.
Probably. We're in talks of that, and I ran it for years. And then they went under renovation. For those of you that don't know, it's called Pop Your Cherry Comedy. It's Pop Your Cherry Comedy on Instagram. And yeah, it was really cool. And then somebody brought a gun to the last show, or they threatened it with a gun. And then cool. And that was a fun time. That was really cool. And it was funny because the museum was going under renovation right after that. So the show stopped, and then after it came out of renovation, COVID hit.
Yeah.
So the show could not get back off the ground, and right now they're doing another comedy show, which is not good.
Yeah.
It's not good, and the people are unfunny, and they're pretty ugly, inside and out, mostly out. And
we'll talk about who off camera.
We're just running with that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna talk about them at all.
Yeah.
I said what I said, and now I'm moving on.
Okay.
Because it's my show. It's my venue. It's mine. But soon it's going to be ours, babies. And we're going to have a really fun show once a month over at the Museum of Sex, getting all of that worked out. But stay tuned for that. And yeah, Max Bax.
Just Max Marcus Comedy
on
all
right.
social media.
Go see Max and I guess whatever his name is, the former tubby dude, in San Antonio. April 11th through 14th, right?
Yeah, 11th.
Right.
Yeah, 11th through 13th.
11th through 13th. I'm better than him. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm giving you an extra day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Love you. Bye.